Hey guys, I have got something good for you tonight. I am making a Thai coconut shrimp soup. I had this soup at a Thai restaurant in Rome, Georgia that was just absolutely amazing. I found a recipe for it online and thought, well, heck, I can make that. I made a few little adjustments to it to suit my taste for what I like. Now, this is definitely outside of my normal wheelhouse. I am not a Oriental chef by any means, whether it be Chinese, Japanese, or Thai food. But I'm always up to learning something new, trying something new, and so I made this tonight. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it. Just hang on, hang back and watch it. Sorry about that. So you guys just sit back and watch, and I hope you enjoy the video and see how this turns out. I've never made it before, so this is a first for me. So you guys are trying it right along with me. So let's get started. All right, let's get this Thai coconut shrimp soup put together. We're gonna start with, I got my pot. I'm gonna cook it in here on the stove. Shoot a little canola oil in the bottom of it. Let that start heating up. And what I've got is I've got some mushrooms going in it, onions. This is my red curry, shrimp, some sesame oil, coconut milk, chicken stock. Call for cilantro. I've got this cilantro cooking base that I'm going to use to go in it. Some garlic. And I've got to open these. Some water chestnuts. I love water chestnuts. We'll kind of sweat these onions down a little bit, kind of get them a little translucent, softened up a little bit. Now this is about a half onion, just a regular old yellow onion. The skin I don't want in there. Kind of a medium-high heat for right now. I'm going to dump these mushrooms in. I like to let them saute just a little bit, and that kind of helps turn loose some of their liquid, help them soften up a little bit. Now, in I really hate to say traditional because I've only had this soup made from one place and I really like it. But I've not had mushrooms in a Thai coconut shrimp soup. But I had these mushrooms left from something I made the other day, and they need to be used up. Mushrooms work good in a lot of Oriental cooking, and so I decided, well, heck, I'd just throw them in there and see how they worked. Now this is chopped garlic. Good heavy tablespoonful. This is something, once you put the garlic in, you really have to watch it, because the last thing you want to do is burn that garlic, have that nasty burnt garlic taste. Boy, this is smelling good. Now we're going to add our chicken stock. That's about 2.5 cups right there, chicken stock. and then 1 can of coconut milk. And I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of this Thai red curry paste. Try and get that curry all busted up in there. Dissolve down. And then this is the juice from about half a lime. Some black pepper. I don't know if black pepper again is a traditional Thai ingredient, but it's a traditional American ingredient. And a little bit of salt for right now. And just a few drops, just a little bit of sesame oil. I've never used this, but I've heard that that is something that goes a long ways. I kind of want to taste right now, kind of see where we're at. I want to taste the broth. Oh wow, that is tasting amazing. Feel a little heat from the curry powder, or the curry paste. Not bad though. Turn it back up and bring it up to a boil for a few minutes. And we're going to let this come to a boil, cook for a minute, and we will be back. Okay, now we got it up to a good boil. Now I'm going to turn it back down a little bit. I don't want it to boil over. I'm going to add my water chestnuts. Oh, this is going to be so good. And I'm also going to go on and add a couple of spoons of this cilantro cooking base. A little extra water. That's cooking nice. We're going to let that cook for a little longer. Alright, this has been cooking for about 10 or 15 minutes. Everything's getting soft and it's looking really good. It's got a good flavor to it. So this is my shrimp I'm going to put in. It's I think about a 30 count per pound. This is a little over half a pound. So we have plenty of shrimp for this. Now the shrimp don't have to cook long. I mean, you can see they've been in for just a second. They're already started turning white. So those shrimp don't take long to cook. gonna let them have about 5 minutes in there, and then I'm gonna call that done. I'll bring it back up to a boil real quick. That is looking so good. Look at that shrimp, the mushrooms, the onions, the water chestnuts. The only other thing I'm going to add is some parsley flakes. They don't, to me, don't add a whole lot of flavor, but I like the little extra green in there, the color. Oh wow. All right. Well, I'm thinking that's pretty close to done. We brought it back to a boil. I don't want to overcook my shrimp. It's got a great flavor to it. And so I think we're going to set it off the eye and call it there. All right. Well, this is all come together now. I'm going to try me a little bite of it. Get some juice in there, let it cool a little bit. All right, well, let's go. Let's see what this tastes like. It sure does look good. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. Oh God, it smells so good. It's a little piece of mushroom. Ooh, a little hot. A piece of shrimp. Yes, it's very hot. I wish I could explain the flavors to you guys, but it's such a rich broth to it. It's got a little sour bite at the end, a little bit of heat. The water chestnut is something I truly love. I love the crunch of the water chestnuts. I just love the texture of it. But it's truly an amazing soup. I really, really like that. It's so easy to make. I mean, I threw it together in total maybe 30 minutes. With my prep time and my cook time together, maybe 30 minutes. The best I can tell, looking at the carb ratio of it, with the water chestnuts, probably the highest carb in there. A cup of it, and it looks like it'd make about maybe 6 cups. So I'm gonna say a cup of this is probably maybe 5 or 6 carbs at the most. So it's not really bad. It's a nice filling soup. It's really, really good. But you know, I had never made this before, so this was the first time. So I got to try it the first time, my version, for you guys. But the other thing I wanted to mention, and I showed you this before. This is made by Goya. It's a cilantro cooking base. It added a really nice flavor to it. I personally like cilantro. I love the flavor of cilantro. Some folks don't like it. But the reason that I'm showing you this, and I don't like to get political on my YouTube channel. I don't want the headaches of it. I don't want the comments. Don't want to have to argue with folks. But the president and owner and founder of Goya, he come out in support of our president. He has not backed down. He is a man of Hispanic descent, and you know, I think it's absolutely wonderful. The left has tried their best to crucify him calling for boycotts. And apparently this boycott has ended up being a boycott, because I think he's done pretty well here recently. But please, I encourage you, go out and get some Goya products. You know, that's just my personal endorsement. Like I said, I don't want to get real political on here, but you know, I think we got to stand up to a lot of the things that's going on in this world today. Things that are just not right. You know, things that, you know, growing up, you know, we knew the difference between right and wrong, and there's a lot of things going on today that's just wrong. So, you know, I encourage you to go out, support Goya, support the man that would, you know, openly support our president and not back down from the left's bullying. That's enough about anything political. If you want to try this dish, you know, I encourage you to try it. It's really, really good. It's easy to make, so, you know, it's not any real difficult steps. I think you'd be very impressed with the outcome. You could add pretty much whatever you wanted to it. If you wanted to add rice, if you wanted to add some the Chinese like glass noodles or soba noodles or whatever you want to add to it, I think you could. I mean, it's just a good platform. You could build to make anything you want. So this was my version of it. Is it absolutely authentic Thai? No, it's not. But it is my version. I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. So if you liked it, you know, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button, please subscribe. I hope to bring you some more videos. You know, if you have any comments, please leave some comments. Be kind. Constructive criticism is always welcome. But try and keep it positive. And until next time, everybody stay safe and happy.